Hello everyone, it's Gaz here at Whiskey Beard, here to do another review of something I've not tried before. So today what we're trying is the No.40 Canadian Rye Whisky bottled at 43%. Now I got this as part of the Canadian whisky set off of Master of Malt. It's done by Drinks by the Dram. I've never had this before. As far as I'm aware, I've never had a Canadian whiskey before, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. So far what I've done is I've put it into the Glencairn and I've just had a smell. That's it. I've not had a taste yet, so we're going to see what this is like. Let's go. So, first off, it's not as... I was expecting it to be rather harsh. I don't know why. I was expecting something to be quite harsh about this, and it's really not. It's very soft. Definitely citrus. And a bit of sweetness in the back of that. I can't quite place that, but that's definitely orange peel. It actually reminds me of an old-fashioned when you get the garnish on the top of it there, the orange garnish, and you get that when you're taking a sip, you get that whiff. Yeah, that is definitely, it smells like an old-fashioned, just how it is without everything else in it. That's lovely. That is really nice. Again, soft, just not harsh, really citrus, and I say there's some sweetness in there. I don't know what that is. It's not like a sugary sweetness, or I don't know what that is. That's alright. Well, let's see if the taste will reveal what that is. Alright, that's smooth, really smooth. That is lovely. I'm getting some quite earthy tones. I'm guessing that's the rye. It might just because I can taste it now. There's a slight earthiness to this in the nose. I wasn't getting that before I tasted it, so I don't know. It just taste changed there. So that's that's interesting. It's got a bit of a kick at the back, but it's still smooth. A bit peppery on the finish. Maybe, I think floral might be the wrong word. It's more like a herb. Very, I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's really like a green herb kind of taste. I know that sounds weird, but that's why I'm terrible with my herbs, so I won't be able to actually say what that is or place that. I've got the tasting notes in the envelope. I'll have a look in a bit, but that's, yeah, there's an earthiness to that with this kind of green herb-like finish and peppery, compared to the smell, which is quite citrusy and orange and bursting. I thought this was going to be quite sweet, a bit of tang on it, but it's completely different. Yeah, that's the earthiness with the rye, and then this, like I say, a herb in there. And I'm not quite, can't quite place what that is. I don't know, maybe rosemary, something like that. It's really interesting, really nice. really interesting. This is something I think I may have to get a bottle and do a real tasting session with a full bottle and see what I get from that, other than possibly ill from drinking it all. It's lovely, lovely colour as well. Nice and yeah. Okay, I said the finish is rather a bit of a pepper on there, and again there's the earthiness from, I'm guessing that's the rye in there. I don't have much experience with rye. I won't be able to tell you what rye tastes like. I've had like rye bread, and I've had the Jim Beam rye in the past or whatever, but back then that was when I was younger and I was just shotting it, so don't really taste that, it just burns. So that time did get a bit of citrus through there that time. That's weird. Yeah, I've not had one like this before. This is very different. This is something I think I might have to get another bottle of just to see what I make of it next time. But I'd definitely be going back to this. This is lovely. As far as I'm aware, this is my first Canadian whiskey. Unless I've had one in like a cocktail and not really noticed or something in the past. But if they're all like this, then I'm a fan. Count me in. I'll do more of these. Lovely. I had a quick Google at the bottle price. A lot of the sites I saw, I don't know, it's Black Friday weekend, so it might still be on offer, but it was ranging between £28 to £32, which isn't bad at all, especially with the taste. I'd say it's not as... I've been having a lot of Spearsides recently, and they're quite soft and fruity and floral, a bit cereal as well, and this is very... just, yeah, a lot. It might be because I've just been having a lot of scotches recently, and this is just so different to what I'd be expecting. Again, the citrusy nose with a bit of sweetness in there that I still can't quite get. Earthiness and rye and some kind of herb in there. Yeah, lovely. That is. Let's see what they have to say about it in the tasting notes. The little set I got is a Master of Malt box here. The other ones in here are Pike Creek 10-year-old and JP Wiser's 18-year-old blend. And they came with these cool little tasting notes. They can make your own things there, so let's have a look. Let's see which ones are coming through. What's that one? Without reading the notes on the front. It's not that one. Ah, there we go. Lot 40. Let's have a look and see if what I did matches up. So it says here on the nose, an earthy rye kicks in right away, backed up by caramel. That'll be the sweetness, I'm guessing. Fig and flamed orange peel. I got the orange, definitely got the orange. I didn't get the earthiness until later on. So when it says here, earthy rye kicks in right away, it might be just I don't have much experience with rye, but I got the orange before I got any of that. In fact, it took me a sip before I got the earthiness to it. The sweetness, it must have been the caramel. I just couldn't quite place it. It was very in the background. It's not in your face caramel. It's very subtle behind the orange. Alright, so the palate. Softly floral as it opens, leading into cardamom pod and peppery coriander, crunchy brown sugar and fresh vanilla pod sweetness. Okay, let's go through that. Softly floral. I didn't get much of a floral to it, really. Leading into cardamom pod. I don't have much experience with cardamom, so I won't really say what that tastes like. And peppery coriander. That'll be the herb I'm guessing that I got. I did say peppery though. Gotta give me a point for that. Crunchy brown sugar. Maybe I didn't... No, I'm not getting brown sugar. Not really. And fresh vanilla pod sweetness. I always find a lot of whiskies have that vanilla in there, so maybe I just didn't pick that up because I'm just so used to them all having a bit of vanilla in them. Finish, classic rye spiciness lingers. I said it had a peppery finish, that'd be the kind of spiciness. And as the rye, again, I don't have much experience with, but if this is anything to go by, I'll be definitely buying some more rye whiskies. This is lovely, and yeah, so that's the Lot 40 rye whiskey and drinks by the dram on their tasting set. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did. Lovely. And yeah, you all have a nice day.